how's everybody doing? It's Mark Starr from thehopry.com. You've probably noticed that I've taken quite a bit of time off from the website lately, and I'd first of all just like to apologize for that. I've had a few people reach out and kind of say, hey, when are you coming back? Well, the weather's been getting a lot nicer out, and I've really just wanted to spend some time with my family. Doing these reviews on such a regular basis, to be honest, it can kind of get, it can get me kind of burnt out. And so I wanted to just take a little bit of break, kind of look at some different beers, come up with some different ideas for the website. You guys took a survey for me not too long ago, and I got some really good information from that. So over the next couple of weeks to maybe a month, I'm going to be making some minor changes to the website just to make it a little bit better for you guys. But why don't we go ahead and get back into the swing of things today with this beer. This is called the Maximus IPA. It is from Lagunitas Brewing Company, which is out of Petaluma, California. We've looked at their Hop Stupid before, but this one clocks in at 8.2%. It has an IBU rating of 72.41, so pretty exact with their measurements here. But I've not had this one yet. We just got these in our market probably within about the last 3 to 4 weeks, maybe closer to 3 weeks. But I know Lagunitas is really good with their IPAs. Their hop characters are always one that I really like in a beer. In fact, Hop Stupid is, as I've said before, a really good value for the beer. So I'm really excited to try this one. I'm excited to see how hoppy it is, kind of what profile they go with here. But why don't we go ahead and do that? I'll set some down here and pour it in the glass so you can kind of take a look at it. Well, the color on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's got this really nice, warm orange color, and it's very clear. So I know that they are traditionally using a hop extract in their beers, and I think that really kind of helps facilitate some of that clarity in the beer. But it's got that, regular, off-white, really nice looking head on it. Very traditional for the style. But I'll tell you what, I can already smell it. I knew I would, but I'm going to go ahead and get my nose in there. And man, I tell you, my mouth is just watering already. I've been looking forward to a good IPA for probably a week or two now. So let's go ahead and dig in and get this thing started. All right, so it definitely has that sort of Hop Stupid-ish smell. I'm getting a lot of that West Coast pine and citrus out of there. So, this is very traditional. There's nothing really standing out on the nose that you haven't smelled before from one of these West Coast IPAs. It's not like over the top in terms of aroma. The smell is just very clean and refreshing. So again, you get the tangerine aroma. You get a little bit of that pine, but they're both very subtle and just very nice. So, I'm going to go ahead and dig in before the drool starts to come out of my mouth. So here we go. Cheers. Wow. So the pine character really comes across more on the palate. I'm getting a little bit of that citrus as well. There's a good bitterness, and that's what I like about this beer. It's not overly bitter, but it's about as bitter as you would want a beer like this to be. There's a little bit of a tang underneath that as well. Maybe a little bit of, like a light caramel. So definitely getting the malt in there. Like the bitterness. I think the high-end aroma and flavoring hops are really nice in here. For an 8.2% beer, I think it's drinking about at that. Sometimes you may drink an IPA that's 7% and, really doesn't feel like it. Sometimes you have a 10% IPA that feels like a 7% beer. This one actually feels like it's right around the 8% range. So, sometimes I know it says Maximus IPA, but I would say this is probably more in the Imperial IPA range. It's very hop forward, very clean and refreshing. I would say that the malt bill on this one is just a little bit bigger than what you're going to find on the Hop Stupid. So if you like that Hop Stupid and you want something just a little bit chewier, I think you're going to really enjoy this one. I like the fact too that it comes in these little 12-ounce bottles. You know, you could probably drink one or two and really kind of be, you know, in a good place. But yeah, really like this beer a lot. Again, I think Lagunitas does a really good job with their IPAs. They recently got an Imperial Stout. Theirs in our market, so I'm probably going to try one of those as well. I'm not sure if I'll review it or not. Who knows, because I've got quite a few beers lined up. But yeah, really enjoy this beer. Highly recommend it. If it's available in your market, go out and get you a 6-pack and leave it in the fridge. And you know, when you come home from work, it's something really good to have. But anyway, guys, my name is Mark Starr, and until we get together next time, cheers.